Hey, deserving listeners, this is a trailer, a free version of a member-exclusive video in which I watch couples therapy. This is just the beginning of that member-exclusive episode that I'm putting on YouTube. If you want to see the full episode, become a member. Let's watch.
Seek out separate therapy sessions.
Meaning you did it already?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. And I think I was uncovered that I want to just be peaceful and unbothered. I feel like I have a lot of things that trigger me, my anger. I just want to be like, you know what? Out of my control.
Okay, so we're hearing that there were referrals given and they did try them, but I don't know what that means. Are they going to be switching to another therapist?
It sounds like you're saying what you arrived at as a beginning goal is for things outside of you to not affect you?
Yes. How did yours go?
Mine went fine.
Oh, I see. They went to individual therapists. Okay. So, yeah. And that they don't need to necessarily be in couple therapy. Individual therapy could also help, depending, though. There's a risk to, if they're trying to work on a variety of things, including their marriage, and they're not occasionally having individual therapy. Or maybe Orna was saying, look, if we're going to continue in couple therapy, you also need to be in individual therapy.
It was a very good conversation. I think in the case of us, the biggest problem is that I'm not a priority.
Mm-hmm. I know he takes it as he's not a priority, but I didn't have to be accountable for anyone except for Erica for a long time. So
you hear that theme for him that he feels neglected, which I think has to do with his relational trauma growing up. I can't know that, but he very frequently will hammer on this idea that she's angry at me. And I think more fundamentally is what he's saying here is that he's being rejected. She doesn't pay attention to him. She doesn't love him. There could be sex involved. Sometimes couples will say phrases like that, but they're also referring to sexual activity, meaning that he wants to have sex and I don't know, but sometimes that can be an additional factor because, that can hurt and also be a good opportunity for bonding. It's not the only way to bond, of course.
It was never how I had to reach out to make sure, I never had to call my mom, Mom, so unless you know I'm safe, I never did that.
She didn't want to know where you are?
She told me, Erica, when you were very, very young, I knew that I didn't have to worry about you.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah. You've heard me talk about parentification and neglect. Whenever you hear about a child or meet a child or one of your own children seems to not need their parents, then huge red flag. How did they develop that? Why did they need to develop that? What happened there? What message is being given to the kids to lead them to believe chronically, day by day? Because in order for a 7-year-old or a 10-year-old to be wise beyond their years, there has to be a chronic vibe and message being given to them, because you neglect a kid for a week or a month and they're not going to give up. It takes a long time for a child to give up and to say, I guess I have to do this on my own. So that tells us that she was in all likelihood parentified and she has a lot of the other signs. So let's add it to the list here. Actually, I already had it on the list. I already had parentified with a question mark and I just removed the question mark.
Because?
She says because when she had me, I was premature and...
How premature?
About a month. Mm-hmm. And so when I was released, my mom in her mind had determined that I was forever going to be okay. I knew she was going to be okay.
What? She was premature in terms of birth, and I'm guessing by release, she means release from the hospital and like the NICU. And when she was released, then you're okay. So because she survived that, then she's an adult. All right, well, that does it for the end of the trailer, the free version. If you want to see the full episode, become a member, only if you want to. And everyone out there, please take care of yourself because you deserve it. You really, really do.